everybody, this is Rookie and Dan. I'm Dan, hi. We are here today to talk to you about green cheek conures. So basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to start documenting Rookie's life. Rookie is a little pineapple edition green cheek conure. She is definitely a girl. I've had her DNA tested. I got her when she was about 12 weeks old. Was that 4 months? She's now probably closer to 6. I've definitely had her for a month. I'm not quite sure if I've had her over a month. But in that time, quite a lot has happened, and she's changed in quite a few ways. So this isn't a how-to video, how to look after your bird. I'm still learning myself. I'm not a bird expert. But I am going to tell you the things that I did and the things that I kind of disagree with. So, a little bit of background then. Let me just get comfortable. When I first purchased the bird, it was from a reputable pet store in my local area. There were 4 of them in a cage. We weren't entirely sure if they were... Look at you being all naughty and sassy. We weren't entirely sure if they were related or not, and the shop didn't know either. So I didn't want to get more than one, because at one point I probably do want to breed Rookie. But there were 2 pineapples, 2 that looked like her. 1 mint-looking conure, which is kind of exactly the same, but just like duller colours. So I wasn't really too interested in that, because I don't really like dull colours. And there was 1 other, which was a yellow-sided, I think. And the way that I went about choosing this one, it was for 2 reasons. The first reason was, out of all of the conures in the cage, when I put my hand to the cage, 2 of them kept coming over to me and kind of wanting to say hi and kind of doing this little funny sort of kind of nibbling that would then turn into bites if you left your finger there too long. So they were kind of friendly. They were all hand-reared, but these 2, the 2 pineapples were really friendly, and Rookie was one of the 2 pineapples. The mint one wasn't really fussed about human beings. You know, if you put your hand close to it, it wouldn't mind, but it wouldn't run away. And it wouldn't come to you. And then the yellow-sided just actually didn't seem to want to be around humans. So if you put your hand near that one, it would literally hop away. I know what you're thinking as well. I don't always just give her seeds. This is a very special treat to keep her still for the camera. So before I get any people going, you can't just feed them seeds all the time. She doesn't have seeds all the time. She has pellets all of the time. Seeds and fruits as a bonus, and then vegetables in the morning when I can. But yeah, so those 2 kept coming closer and kept saying hi. And then the second point was she had a slightly redder belly than the other one. So the other one did have a red belly, but not nearly as much, and this one just had brighter colours. So I chose her, and I took her away. I did things that no pet owner or no bird breeder / expert would say were the right things to do, because the first thing I did was I opened her up in the car. I took her out of the box, and I let her sit in the car with me as I was driving, just 10 minutes down the road to my house. And she was fine. I know you're not supposed to take them out of the box until you got them in the place and blah, 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 blah. But she was absolutely fine. There was no problems whatsoever. She just sat and she watched everything. And that was great. And that was it. That's all she did. There was no problems at all. When I got home, I did another thing that you shouldn't do, in theory, which I disagree with, is I built the cage, obviously. So I kept her in the box until I built the cage, which is just there. I'll do a little video on what's in the cage and stuff another day. But I took her out of the cage, and I bonded with her from the get-go. So most people say, oh, you should leave them in their cage for the first couple of hours or couple of days just so they get used to their surroundings. My experience, which is not the be-all and end-all, is that's not true. That's not something you need to do, because she was a tiny bit stressed when she first got here, but within like the first hour, she had started to bond to me, to the point where she would come to me and like she wouldn't fly away. She was quite happy to sit on my shoulder, on my hands, on my arms, whatever. And it got to the point by the end of about 4 hours, she would actually not want to be away from me. She would flock to me, and she'd nestle into my shoulder, into my neck if I was sat down, and she was more than happy. And by then we weren't fully bonded by any means, but we were really the improvement was like tenfold. It was insane. So I really disagree with those people that say stick your bird in the cage for the first 3 days, which, you know, fine if you want to do that. It's just not how I did it, okay? And I don't regret it, and I would do it again if I had another bird, because we bonded really fast. And if I felt like it was stressing her out, obviously I would have put her back in the cage. But the thing is, clearly it wasn't, because she just wanted to be with me by that time. And I think it was a really strong bond to begin with. So that's the story of how I first got Ruki. She was kind of... I didn't know she was a girl to start with, so I got her DNA tested, and she is 100% female. She's a very sassy little bird, Conures tend to be. She does bite on occasions, but she doesn't... it's kind of like a playful thing. She doesn't really... She does tell me off when I leave, and when I come back. Very angry squawk. She flies around angrily for a bit, and then she calms down and come over to me. But overall, she's a really nice companion bird. She gets on with lots of people. She's not one of those that attacks everybody. And basically what I wanted to do was just make some videos about the bird, about how I interact with her, and also some of the tricks that I've taught her already. Simple tricks. Probably not the right way to teach the tricks, but, you know, like I say, I'm not a bird expert. They work for me. They work for her. That's all I can say. And I've also got some snakes that I'm going to be doing some videos on too, some little corn snakes, but I'm not going to do it in the same video because I know some people like birds and some people don't like snakes and blah 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 blah. So unless you guys ask for it, I'm probably going to keep those two videos separate, but who knows what will happen. But this is little Ruki, who doesn't want anything to do with me right now because she's busy eating her seeds and causing trouble. This is actually the quietest she's been. She is never normally this quiet, but she's absolutely insane. This is Ruki. And what I'll do is I will... Can you see me? What I'll do is I will get some videos together of her just messing about so you can see what she's like when she's not covered in seeds. And we will go from there. We'll have a little update every week or so on what you've been up to, what I've been up to. Yeah? Should we do that? I think we should. There you go. It'll be a short one just to get us going. But I'm hoping to get her a bit more popular and to get her sort of known, even though she's being naughty right now. I'm going a bit nuts. Do you want to say bye? Do you want to say anything? You've been really quiet. I'm so surprised. But it's good. So thank you for watching and bye-bye. What? What are you doing, crazy? So, I don't know if I managed to get that on film. Oh, I'm in the middle of editing the first video, so... sorry about that. But she does this call, this tap tap tap, really loud, tap tap tap, really sounding like it sounds really angry. And I know sometimes she's telling me off when she does it because it will be when I come back home after I've had a couple of hours out. Stop it. She'll do it. But sometimes she'll do it when I leave the room. But sometimes she'll just randomly start flying around the room. You know, I haven't done anything, I've been sat down still sometimes, and she will just suddenly do this thing where she just goes tap 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 and starts flying around the room like, hopefully, like I've just caught there. What? What? You said, what do you think? What? What? Right, what? She will... Oh, I can't do any videos with you, can I? Because you cause it much trouble. She'll just do these random things. She'll also do this weird squawk. Does anyone know what that is? If it's not anger or, like, fear, because I don't think she's scared. She might be angry at times when she does it, but not always. Is it excitement as well? So if anyone knows, please could you tell me, because it's driving me nuts. If I can get a video of her doing the other scream that she does, I don't want to call it a scream, it's not really, it's like a, well, it's like a bit of a screech. If I can get that recorded, I will add it too, and I will let you guys know. What are you doing? So that would be great. Stop. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it. Why are you in a bad mood? I just gave you seeds. Yeah, so if anyone could let me know, that would be great. And if I can get the other scream, I will. But she's very playful. I think it's playful, but I'm not sure. If anyone can ever see in the videos the kind of behaviour that she's doing, or like portraying, please let me know. Because as I say, I'm no expert. But she is... more often than not, she's nice. Even if she is a bit nippy still. But she's young, so there you go. I'm going to add this to the end of the first video, just as a little question to you guys. If there's anything you want me to go over, or ask, or find out, or show you, I will also do that. But for now, this is me and the naughty bird signing off for today. So thank you for watching, and bye-bye.